Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and I'm so glad that you're here because I have an awesome announcement. And this is going to be a story. Trust me, it all bears. On December 1st, God was telling me that it was time to quit my full-time job and go full-time into my ministry, upgrading my YouTube channel, working on it more, resurrecting my TikTok, resurrecting Instagram, and getting on other platforms, Patreon and Twitch. I'm looking at because there's a nice little tarot community in Twitch. But anyhow, so I was like, all right, I'll just wait and see what happens whenever an opportunity comes up. Start generating some kind of change. Be willing to make this decision. Well, today I was chastised and I was told very firmly this time that it was time for me to quit my full-time job and do this. That I'm to do this on December 17th in 1 week. Finish out the rest of the year, month, whatever. But there's holidays, so I'm not even working all of those days. So I'd be available to work on the holidays towards my future and my children's future, while I was actually supposed to be at work and I'd get holiday pay. So it's like I wouldn't even be working all of those consecutive days. I'd have a lot of those off anyway, so that'd be awesome because I've worked a lot since I started working there. A lot more than what I've ever been used to. And let's just say that having these days off and getting paid for is going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. So anyhow, I decided that, yeah, this makes me a little bit nervous, but I walk by faith and not by sight, and I trust God. God has pulled me out of situations that should have killed me multiple times. I'm still here to tell about it. So I don't care about this nervous feeling. I'm doing what God told me to do. So I'm doing this. And yeah, I'll put out another video on Monday talking about my services, my prices, and all of that. And it'll be complete, and that way there will be no question about what I offer because it'll be right there. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so I decided that I was going to tell my closest friends at work. Well, I got some mixed reactions, but there's not really that much of a risk involved with making sure my ducks in a row before I leave, and working out the 2-week notice, and having the door open to come back if I needed to. But I don't think I will. And then, after all of that happened, I went back to work, and a little bit after the first afternoon break, I decided that I tripped over a stack of sheet metal, big things. They look like doors, but they're not. They're just big pieces of flat, thin metal, but there's like a big stack of it. Well, I had this big box, and I'm a little person, and I forgot it was there, didn't see it, didn't lift my foot up high enough, I tripped over it, and I fell like straight forward, and my left knee bashed off the concrete, and I hurt my knee. I couldn't get up for a while. I couldn't put weight on it for a couple few hours at all. But I'm fine. It's just a bruise. They sent me home with an ace bandage, and I'm going back to work tomorrow. So it is after that I know that I'm making the right decision, because I did all of this work to get healthy and get fit. Like I could have gotten really hurt today. So I got lucky today. I might not get lucky if I stayed there longer, because I always grew up really accident prone. I'm so much more careful now, but every once in a while I still have doozies, and I just proved that today. And not only that, but I'm not really a spring chicken anymore. I'm 41 years old, so I can't, and I really isn't a whole lot left to me, so falling on that concrete too many times is gonna fuck me up. So that really just kind of reinforced that I know that I'm making the right decision. But I will, like I said, put out a video on Monday about my services, my prices, and make it look as nice as I can. I'm still learning how to do this thing too. So I didn't have anyone to teach me. I had to teach myself most of what I know. I recently realized, by divine revelation, that I am an extremely successful and extraordinary self-made person. I never even saw that in myself. I didn't even know what I was worth, let alone how much I was worth. I guess I just needed to find myself and experience all that I had to experience to do that. As much as everything that I've been through in my life has hurt me and has brought me close to death a few different times and brought me to my knees a few more times than that, I wouldn't change anything, because I wouldn't be who I am today if anything different would have happened. And I really know a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things. I can teach a lot of things. I'm a lifelong student becoming a teacher, and I never really wanted to do it, but now I do, and I'm excited. So, yeah, anybody who knows me from the past be like, this is really different, Lisa. I'm shocking myself every day, and I'm loving it too, because this new life is the best life. I wouldn't trade anything for anything. Staying away from drama and conflict and bullshit and negative people. And, I have boundaries. And some people have stricter boundaries than others. And as an empath, I'm really proud of myself for being able to protect my energy and shield my energy to myself instead of just feeling and absorbing everyone else's garbage emotions that make me feel horrific and awful and ugh, and worse and more. So, freedom, you can't put a price tag on that. You just can't. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful weekend. Love y'all.